All right, good morning. Here we are at the Econ Lab website. I think I have things all set up and ready to go. So if you click on Login, for session name, type in ASU2 this time. Submit. Give me your first name and your last name. And continue. Okay, so I'm ID number 1. My password is 1. And I'm going to remember that because in case I log off, I can log on later. So let's continue with instructions. So this experiment sets up a market that's open for a number of rounds. And you will be the only seller in the market for all rounds. You will begin by choosing a production quantity. The sale price in each round depends on your production for that round. Okay, the cost of production let's see, your production decision must be between and including 0 and 10, and the cost associated with this production will be $1 for each unit produced. So your total cost is calculated by multiplying the production quantity and $1. Okay, all units produced will be sold for the same price, okay, which depends on the total amount that you produce. The more that is produced, the lower the price. Price is positive unless your production is high enough to drive price down to 0. And then your total revenue is calculated by multiplying your production quantity and the price. Since you don't know the price in advance, you don't know what your total revenue from your sales will be. Okay, your earnings is your profit, which is the difference between your total revenue and your production cost. If Q is the quantity you produce, then total revenue is Q times price. Total cost is Q times 1. So earnings equals QP minus Q average cost. Okay, your earnings are going to be positive if the price is above cost. And earnings will be negative if price is below cost. Okay, so just to be clear, this is the exact same production model that we've been talking about in class. The demand curve is downward sloping. It's linear. And the cost of production is upward sloping with a constant slope, which gives you a constant marginal cost, which is equal to your average cost. Okay, the program is going to keep track of your total earnings. Positive earnings around will be added and negative earnings will be subtracted. Okay, so here's a couple of questions for y'all to answer. And then you'll be able to get started. I think page 5 summarizes the, well, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to answer the questions and then I'm going to move along and I'll pick up the video after that. So here I am back again. I got the quiz correct. That was instructions page 5 is the grading. Instructions page 6 is a summary. So y'all take a look at that. I'm finished with instructions and I'm going to begin round 1. Okay, so all I need to do is choose a production quantity between 0 and 10. Okay, the price is determined by your production quantity. And the cost will be $1 for each unit of output that you produce. So go to the blue highlighted column here. You can choose anywhere from 0 to 10 units to produce. I'm going to choose 0, not because I think that's a good answer, but because I want to show y'all what happens when you submit your decision. So don't answer 0. Submit decision. You've selected a production decision of 0 units. If this is not what you intended, please press change decision below. Otherwise, press confirm to obtain the results. Okay, so the market price for this round is $10, as determined by your production decision and the random shock. Your production this round is 0 units, so your sales revenue is $0. So if I choose to produce 0 units, I'm not going to make any money. Okay, to summarize, your earnings are equal to $0 for round 1. My cumulative earnings are $0. So I'm going to click, I'm going to close this out and click begin round 2 and start playing for myself. And y'all can see how you did against me when we get back in class on next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday, March 23rd. We'll be back in class and we'll talk about this assignment. There will also be a quiz that opens on this assignment. It's a quiz and a problem set associated with this assignment that will open up Monday at noon. Okay, so those are your 2 assignments that take care of the missed class on Monday. And at some point, we'll have more problems, a problem set that will be due later next week.